listeners. Welcome to another episode of Romance Unraveled. This is one of your co hosts, Jacob Bozen.
And I'm your other co host, Abigail Collings. And today we are joined by my good friend, Naomi. So, welcome on, Naomi. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, yes, I'm Naomi. I grew up in California and I moved to Utah, September of 2017. So I've been here for quite a bit. I live in Salt Lake, work in Lehigh, and that's about it. Nothing too exciting about me.
Well, there's definitely something exciting because I know the story you're going to share today, and I cannot wait for the listeners to hear this
Yeah,
craziness.
the one exciting thing that's happened to me in the past 10 years, yes.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah, so I am dating, right? out in the world dating. I'm on some dating apps, and so I matched with someone on Tinder about a week ago. So this is a very fresh story that
Yes.
just happened. We matched on Tinder on, let's say, last Saturday, and just trying to get to know one another on Tinder as you do. And just small talking, whatever. And I'm like, I'm one to I'm not into the big small talk. I would rather just meet you up front, get to know one another in person, and then go from there, kind of thing.
Totally.
So I asked her to dinner, and she accepted. Said yeah, she'd love to go to dinner with me. So we planned for Wednesday. Was supposed to pick her up around 4, got pushed back to 6. No big deal. So I drive up, pick her up, and again, everything seems normal. Normal person, normal day, everything's good to go.
That's
So I
always how
pick
it
her up.
starts.
Always. I need to get better at deciphering things beforehand, I guess.
God, don't we all? Holy
Oh
hell.
man. um, so pick her up, get in the car. We're just small talking on the way to dinner. It's like maybe 10 minutes from our house. Um, I ask what she does for work full time. She's asking me, just a typical get to know you questions kind of thing.
hmm
Um, and then she goes on to say how it's been a while since she's been taken out on a date. Like she's taken people, but nobody's ever taking her on a date. And it's been about a year. And I'm like, oh, sad. Well, I'm glad I'm able to take you out. We get to dinner, continue the small talk, and then she tells me that she's into spiritual healing, holistic healing, and all of these things. I'm
Oh,
like,
right up
okay.
my alley. I would get along with this person.
Oh, good night. And so, I don't think anything of it. To each their own, you do what you like. It doesn't affect me, it doesn't bother me. People are into different things. And I'm genuinely interested in trying to figure out what this girl is into. And so then it just hit the fan. I don't know. Sorry, she begins to tell me that she can see spirits
Oh boy.
on a different plane, and she has a spirit guide. And how so we were at dinner in a public setting and talking about everybody's spirit guides that she can see in this place.
Oh my gosh.
Like in the room with you right now.
In the I'm on a double date, me, her, and our spirit guides.
I'm on a double date.
And this was the first time meeting her?
This is the first time, Jacob. First
What?
time.
Okay. I can be weird too about these kinds of things, but I don't bring that up it,
Yeah.
the first time with anybody. That's weird.
Yeah. It was strange. And again, I'm very open. I'm like, okay, this is your lifestyle. I'm here for it. And yeah, so she is just going on about the spiritual realm and how in her house that she's currently living in, she can see this spirit woman, and she wants to move into another room, but she can't because there's a spirit residing in there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And so her and her spirit guide need to communicate with this spirit to banish her from the house and the room so she can move in there. Um, and so she's telling me that she's just had a full on conversation with this spirit guide and that her dog has seen him or her. And her and her dogs go into these spiritual meetings with one another. And
What?
I don't know. at that point, I'm like, okay, this date needs to end. I need to go. Like, I'm
So,
trapped.
so my question is, how? So there's, I'm assuming two other people with you on this double date.
Hmm.
What were they saying? What was their reaction?
No, that's the thing. It's like there wasn't anybody else. It was literally me and her, and then her spirit guide, Michael, who's non-existent, and then my
Oh,
spirit guide, who's non-existent.
oh, okay. So,
Jacob, come on.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They're on a double
So
date with their spirit
with
guides.
our spirit guides, they're
Oh
communicating with
my
one
God, what
another,
a psycho.
and her spirit guide is so my spirit guide is telling her spirit guide these things, and then she's like getting it from him, and she's like, yeah, like I can sense like this energy from you, and okay, cool, thanks.
Like, oh, that's so sweet.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, so
Oh,
what happened next?
so then let's see. So she's talking about how we are on this earth for a purpose, and like that, I get whatever. Like everybody believes in some sense of that, right?
Sure, yeah.
And so she's like, we are on like Earth 3, and we're trying to get it to 5,
Oh my
but
God, I know
we.
this stuff. Okay. I know what she's talking about, but yeah, keep going.
Oh, I'm glad you know what she's talking about, Jacob. You should have been on this date with her, not me. Um, so then she's talking about how we are all aliens on this planet, um, and we do not have a gender,
Oh my
and
goodness.
we are either attracted to like masculine energy or feminine energy, but there's no gender. Like we are genderless humans or
Like
genderless aliens.
our spirits and our energy don't have gender, is what she's saying,
Is
right?
that what she's saying? Oh, I don't
That's
know.
how I
No, like
understand it.
I understood
I'm
as
gonna
like
be an
I'm an
advocate for
alien.
her.
An advocate
No,
for the
Jacob.
crazies.
No.
That's crazy, Jacob.
Um, okay, so she says we don't have gender, which, I agree on a spiritual, energetic level. Like, of course, our
Hmm.
bodies do, but like, I think our like core of our energy, I think she's right on that. But I can see from your perspective how you're like, what the hell? This
Like,
is really
what
weird.
is this?
Yeah.
And so yeah, so then we're topic of aliens, and then it goes to like birthmarks and how she like she can read like the marks on our body and like what they mean.
Okay.
Okay.
So she shows me like these freckles she has on her arm and like tells me like there are different planets that she's been to and different worlds that she's been to
Oh
prior to
my
coming to
gosh.
this earth, and
She's
then
a
asks,
space traveler.
no, I'm like, girl, where's your spaceship at? Like, why didn't we drive that to dinner?
Oh my God.
Proceeds to ask me if I have any birthmarks. I show her the one on my arm, and she is just like fascinated by it. I'm like, girl, it's just literally an ugly mark on my arm that I've had since I was a child. Like, it's not cute.
Oh my gosh.
um, so then like I I've been told like growing up like birthmarks are just kind of like a past life kind of thing, and that like I can get into, but no, like the things she was saying, I'm like, girl, you
Girl.
you're on something or you need to be on something because
So what was she saying? I'm curious.
well, just like how your birthmark is obviously like a sign of your past life and like something that you've accomplished or done or something, but how it also one can be from like the different worlds or planets you've been on or been to visited. um some sort of like trauma could have happened there, or like I could have died from this mark. um what was the other thing that she said? I can't remember what she said about it, but I was weirded out completely by it.
Oh my goodness. So she's like analyzing your birthmark, telling you about your past lives and other planets you may have visited.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh
Yep.
wow.
she's got names and like a description for these planets, I'm assuming.
Correct. Yeah, she does. And do I remember them? Absolutely not.
Oh, so we're not talking planets in our solar system?
No, they were not planets in our solar system,
Oh,
Abigail.
wow. Okay, okay.
They were like out. Jacob, do you know these planets she's speaking of?
Um, I probably don't, but I don't know. What do you remember one of the names?
I couldn't tell you. No, unfortunately. I wish I could
That's
remember.
wild.
I wish I had
Okay.
the sense to like start a voice memo and recording this dinner date,
Yeah.
but I did not, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so after birthmarks, then what?
After birthmarks, it's let's see, she started asking me like when my birthday was and just like the date specifically. So I was born on the 14th. She had like this chart in her phone that just told you who you were as a person if you were born on that date.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
Maybe you can get into this.
I wish I could find it, but I tried to like look up this chart, but I couldn't find it after that.
so
Hmm.
it's not like a zodiac star sign thing. It's different.
Yeah, it's different
Okay.
because it's just all about like numbers and not like I don't know, like Pisces and that like that I get, but like it was something completely different.
Oh, it's
It-
like some numerology stuff, like the day you're
Correct.
born.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm guessing that she asked you what time you were born, like the exact time.
No, she didn't ask me the
Oh,
time. She just asked me the date.
interesting. Okay.
And then we got into that. That passed on, and then I we started talking about like just like dating in general on like dating apps, and then she mentioned how she had matched with someone like a friend of hers that she had when she was in sixth grade. And everything about this person that she was saying described Abigail to a T. And I'm like, there's no freaking way that this is Abigail.
Oh
Well,
my
and to be
God.
clear, part of the reason why you thought this Naomi was also because she was saying she's from the small town that I'm from.
Yes, correct. Like she grew up in the small town that you guys grew up in. And I'm like, there's no way. So I had to call Abigail after the date, obviously, to like confirm or deny this. And that's how Abigail knew about this date. But the whole time I'm just thinking about it, I'm like, there's no way. So I'm like, I can't share too much. What if she does know Abigail?
For sure.
But also, I'm not sharing on this date because I'm being talked at the entire time.
Right. It seems like she's just nonstop.
No, nonstop. Like I could like she'd ask me a question and I would barely answer it and then shut me down and she would just go. I'm like, girl, you're on a date with yourself.
Oh my gosh.
What is this?
So kind of like to get more into like the environment that you were in.
Yeah.
Were people around you like could you tell that they were listening or were you kind of separated from the rest of the people in the restaurant?
I could tell like some tables like behind us could hear and she was very animated when she was speaking, so her hands were just kind of flailing everywhere. Because during dinner she was talking about like energy and how she can like take away like the negative energy and like cast it away. And so she like her hand motions were like coming at me and like going away from me. So I'm like, people are definitely watching us eat this dinner, um, and listening to us. I'm like, this, I gotta go.
Gotta go.
My anxiety is through the roof and I gotta get out of here.
So when you matched on Tinder, you had no indication at all that
No,
this
none
was who she
whatsoever.
was. Okay.
I think her like about me said, let's kiss, and that was it.
Okay,
Solid.
interesting. It's
That was literally it.
it's weird because these sorts of people are usually very upfront about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they feel like they have a mission on the planet where they are here to spread joy and happiness and the new age,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm all for. Give it to me, please. Like I could have a conversation with this girl a lot more than you seem to. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
that's so interesting to me because usually they're forthcoming about this kind of dynamic that they have for themselves.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, there were like no subtle hints whatsoever
Yeah.
that she, like, this was her lifestyle.
So how did the date end? Like I'm like did it just end normally or what were like did you
Yeah, so we ate dinner. I paid for dinner. We we were at like this little like shopping area, and so she's like, "Let's go back to the car. I'll grab my wallet and we'll go get a sweet treat." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we're walking around, and I'm not big into sweets. Like that's just not me. And so we go into this like little shop, and it serves like fizz drinks and then like little donut muffin things. I'm like, "You can get one. I'm good. Like I'm not big into sweets like this. Like I'm okay." And she's like, "Oh, okay, then don't worry about it. We won't get one." I'm like, "Okay." And then she proceeds to ask if I've ever been to Winco. I'm like,
So
Winco, like,
she was looking for like things to like keep the night going, it seems
uh,
like.
yeah, that's my assumption, but also she needed a grocery shop.
I would never
Um,
want someone to go grocery shopping with me. Hell, I don't even go grocery shopping. I do online
I
orders. I can't stand it.
no, I absolutely hate grocery shopping. I will do grocery pickup every day of the week
Yes.
because I hate it so much. Grocery shopping, clothing shopping, I'd much rather do it online. I hate it. It gives me so much anxiety.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Like it's
for
not
her,
bad enough doing your own grocery shopping, but now you're going and doing someone else, some stranger you're on a first date with, their grocery
yeah,
shopping.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so in her mind, she's like, let's go to Winco. They have like the candy dispenser things, and we can get a treat from there.
Right after you told her you don't like sweet treats.
Correct. And also, I cannot do like buffet style anything. And so the fact that anybody can touch this candy that you're digging out and putting in a bag, that grosses
Yeah.
me out even more. I'm like, I definitely don't want a sweet treat now.
Oh no.
Like, what? Excuse me? So we go to Winco, and she buys me a bag of apple slices instead of a sweet treat.
I'd take it.
I mean, I love apple slices. Like, I'll eat apple slices when I'm drunk. Like, I love it. It's a good time.
It's just so random.
It's so random. But I'm like, apple slices? Sure, I'll take them. Why not? Because I'm not eating chocolate out of a bin that some snotty nosed kid touched. No, ma'am.
Absolutely not.
So I'm just curious. So this whole time, like you kept going from place to place. Did you ever think that you should have come up with an excuse that you had somewhere to be?
I
Like,
I wish I would have thought that, but I think I was just like, I want this day to end, but she seems like she's having a great time, so I'm just gonna suffer through it until I can take her home and never speak to her again.
oh, all right, yeah, because you drove her. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, then you should have taken control of it. Like I totally would have.
I definitely should have thought that, but to where she was now grocery shopping, I couldn't end her grocery shopping.
With your car. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. Yeah. No, thank you.
Weird. Jacob draws the line at grocery shopping in someone else's car, not at all the spiritual voodoo.
No, that's Jacob's cup of tea.
It is.
Oh, that is so wild. Are there any other details or things that we missed from this story?
Just when I dropped her off and then I got home, I just like, hey, made it home. Thanks for the night. She responds with, "You are a chosen one," and then sends me this YouTube link that she
What?
wants me to watch, talking about God's chosen one.
It's
Like
you.
like you're like the next Jesus or Buddha is what she's
I'm
saying.
I'm gonna have Abigail send it to you, Jacob, because I need you to expound on it for me, please.
Gladly.
Oh
I
my
wonder who it's
gosh.
Okay.
from because I'm wondering if it's from a guy named who I follow closely. I'm wondering if his name is Aaron Abke because when you said that we're in the third density, moving on to the fifth, that's exactly
Uh-huh.
what he says. So I'm curious to see what this video is for real.
Okay, yeah, I'll have Abigail send it to you
Yeah.
I'm
and
dead.
then text me about it.
That's so funny. So I'm assuming you're not going on a second date with her.
There might be potential second date next week.
Serious?
Oh,
Only only because I think I've set a boundary of like, hey, this is great that this is your lifestyle, but it's not mine. So if we can get past that, everything will be fine. But if we cannot and it keeps coming up, then I'm done and I can't move on.
That's what you told her.
Well, no, I didn't say all of that, but I just told her that I like the spirituality realm. It's not me, but I appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me. And so I think that may have shut it down. So I'm gonna give her one more chance. And
Okay.
if it comes back to that, her spirituality, then I can't. Then I'm done.
Well,
No third date.
well, my advice to you is this: don't go on the second date because it won't stop.
Okay.
The second date. My advice to you is do go on the second date and then come back and report next episode.
See, then we can get another episode
Yeah,
together.
Absolutely. I
Second
think
yeah,
date.
this girl is walking content.
love that.
Oh
Well,
man.
Naomi, it was great having you on. I guess you're a starseed from the Pleiadian galaxy.
Oh my
Oh
God.
That's
goodness.
probably what she
Stop
would say
it.
to you, something like that.
Oh
Uh,
man.
Um, Also, everybody, this is Abby's last episode as co-host. I'm sure she'll do it again one of the months because, we're super close. But Abby, I haven't had anyone do this before. Like, what has been your impression overall from all of the different stories that we've had this month?
I think my overall impression is that as people, we just want things to work out or we want to see potential in people, even when we probably know it's not there. And so we kind of just back burner these little red flags that come up, and then suddenly it becomes a very big red flag and very apparent. And so it's just kind of funny to see where people draw the line or like when it becomes that big red flag because it's a little bit different for everyone. But I also just love commiserating and sharing in the roller coaster that is dating and romance. So it's been a good time. I've had so much fun co-hosting these episodes this month.
Yeah, hell, we're gonna do a debriefing call after this with
Oh,
an experience that I have had the past few days, which will
oh,
probably
I
be
cannot
an
wait.
episode. Yeah. Great. Well, thanks again, Naomi. And for
Yeah,
our
of course.
listeners, make sure you subscribe and save, rate us 5 stars. Of course, we expect nothing less.
Uh,
And follow us on social media. It's Romance Unraveled on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time.